Number 1. All the boys wore really short shorts. In the 1970s, a peculiar trend emerged in men's fashion: the prevalence of really short shorts. Men's shorts during this era were characterized by their tight fit and high hemlines. This unique fashion statement was driven by a combination of factors, including a rising interest in physical fitness and a societal shift away from conservative trends. The 1970s witnessed a cultural transformation marked by a growing emphasis on health and fitness. This newfound focus on physical well-being influenced various aspects of life, including fashion. Men, particularly those under the age of 40, began to embrace a more athletic and body-conscious style. The short shorts trend became a symbol of the era's liberated and carefree spirit, challenging traditional notions of masculinity in clothing. The desire to showcase one's physique played a significant role in the popularity of really short shorts. Men embraced the opportunity to flaunt their legs, reflecting a newfound confidence and comfort with their bodies. The shorts, often made from lightweight materials, accentuated the athletic silhouette and contributed to a more casual and relaxed aesthetic. Moreover, the trend of really short shorts reflected a broader cultural shift away from the conservative fashion norms of the past. As societal attitudes evolved, fashion became a means of self-expression and rebellion against established norms. Men's shorts, once modest and conservative, transformed into a bold statement, challenging traditional expectations of how men should dress. Celebrities and athletes further fueled the trend, as their influence on popular culture played a pivotal role in shaping fashion preferences. Iconic figures from sports and entertainment embraced the short shorts look, making it not only a fashion statement, but also a symbol of a progressive and dynamic era. Number 2, we wore tube tops. Back in 1979, the fashion scene was marked by iconic trends, and one standout piece that defined the era was the tube top. As I look back at a photograph from that time, capturing me dressed for a dinner outing at a nice restaurant, nostalgia mixes with a tinge of humor. While I can't deny missing the slender version of myself, there's one aspect of that fashion choice that I'll never fondly remember: the perpetual struggle of keeping a tube top in its place throughout the evening. The tube top, a strapless garment that hugs the upper torso, was a symbol of liberation and bold style during the late 70s. It epitomized the carefree spirit of the era and became a must-have item in every fashion-forward individual's wardrobe. However, with its strapless design came a not-so-charming characteristic: the constant need to readjust. Picture this: a night out at a sophisticated restaurant filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and delectable cuisine. Amidst the enjoyment, there was an underlying battle with my wardrobe. The tube top, as fashionable as it was, had a knack for gradually descending, requiring constant attention and discreet adjustments. The struggle to keep it from slipping down added an unexpected element of stress to what should have been a carefree evening. The irony of the situation wasn't lost on me. While I reveled in the chic appearance the tube top afforded, I found myself engaged in a silent tug-of-war with my own outfit. The dilemma of maintaining a poised demeanor while discreetly pulling up the rebellious top became an art in itself. It was a dance between fashion and functionality, where the desire to look stylish clashed with the need for comfort and ease. Number 3, we had POW bracelets. During the tumultuous 1970s, an era marked by the Vietnam War, POW bracelets became a poignant symbol of solidarity and support for the soldiers engaged in the conflict. These bracelets, engraved with the name, rank, and date of capture of a prisoner of war or missing in action, served as a tangible link between the American public and those who sacrificed for their country. The concept behind POW bracelets was simple yet powerful. Citizens could purchase these bracelets, each one representing an individual soldier entangled in the complexities of the Vietnam War. The inscriptions carried the weight of personal narratives, a name, a rank, and a crucial date. This information was not just an impersonal statistic, but a connection to a real person facing the harsh realities of war. Sold to the public, the bracelets became a widespread phenomenon, resonating with a nation deeply affected by the Vietnam War. Individuals who acquired a bracelet took on a personal commitment, choosing a specific soldier to honor and support. This act went beyond the mere possession of a bracelet. It signified an emotional investment in the fate of an individual who had become more than just a distant figure in a far-off conflict. The decision to wear a particular bracelet was not arbitrary. It was a deliberate choice, often guided by a sense of connection or empathy towards the soldier in question. Each bracelet wearer became a silent advocate for the soldier they chose, a reminder to themselves and others of the human toll of war. What made the bracelets even more profound was the unwritten rule associated with them. You weren't supposed to remove your bracelet until your chosen soldier was either released or officially accounted for. This added a layer of personal sacrifice and commitment, turning the act of wearing the bracelet into a prolonged vigil for the safe return or acknowledgement of the soldier's fate. The POW bracelets transcended being mere accessories. They became conduits for collective empathy and shared responsibility. In a time of social and political upheaval, these bracelets fostered a sense of unity, reminding the American public that, despite ideological differences, there was a shared concern for the well-being of those directly impacted by the war. Number 4, we tottered around in Candies high heels. Candies high heels, a symbol of cuteness and fashion in the 1970s, were a footwear phenomenon that left an indelible mark on the era. Despite their undeniable charm, these shoes were not without their share of drawbacks, being both uncomfortable and impractical. Yet, they held a special allure that made them a must-have for every girl during that iconic decade. The classic Candies shoe was characterized by a wooden platform that, while stylish, presented a considerable challenge to those who dared to wear them. The platform design often caused feet to slide down, leaving them hanging off the front. This not only created an awkward walking experience, but also contributed to the discomfort associated with these fashionable yet troublesome shoes. It's worth pondering why Candies became the footwear of choice in the 1970s, despite their evident impracticality. Perhaps it was their unique style, or maybe it was the cultural context of the disco era that embraced bold and attention-grabbing fashion choices. The allure of Candies high heels was undeniable, even if the consequences were swollen and aching feet by the end of a night out. The disco culture of the 1970s played a significant role in the popularity of Candies. These impractical shoes became a staple on dance floors across the nation, as disco-goers embraced the bold and extravagant styles of the time. The clunky wooden platforms may have been uncomfortable, but they were a statement piece that added flair to the disco fashion scene. The paradox of wearing Candies high heels lies in the juxtaposition of cuteness and discomfort. The impracticality of the shoes did little to deter fashion-forward individuals from sporting them with pride. In a sense, the discomfort became a badge of honor, symbolizing a commitment to staying on trend and embracing the fashion choices of the era. Number 5, we wore mood rings. Mood rings, with their small liquid-filled glass stone containing thermochromic liquid crystals, became a cultural phenomenon. These crystals underwent color changes in response to variations in temperature, supposedly reflecting the wearer's mood. For instance, blue indicated a sense of calm, while green suggested happiness. During the middle school years, the fascination with mood rings reached its peak. The belief that purple symbolized being in love with the person you were conversing with added an intriguing layer to this trend. This interpretation led to a cascade of emotions and drama, as adolescents deciphered the supposed romantic inclinations of their peers based on the color of their mood rings. Both boys and girls enthusiastically embraced the trend, adorning their fingers with these color-changing accessories. The novelty of mood rings gripped the adolescent population for a month, creating a temporary yet impactful trend. However, as with many fads, the allure eventually waned, and mood rings were cast aside, joining the ranks of forgotten trends. Looking back, the phenomenon of mood rings reflects more than just a passing fad. It mirrors the societal inclination to seek external indicators of internal states, even if those indicators are scientifically dubious. The popularity of these rings in deciphering emotions also highlights the significance placed on understanding and expressing feelings during the formative middle school years. The allure of mood rings extended beyond their supposed ability to reveal emotions. It represented a collective desire for self-expression and identity formation. Wearing a mood ring was not just about following a trend. It was a statement, a way for individuals to communicate something about themselves to the world. In this sense, the transient nature of the trend does not diminish its significance. Instead, it underscores the evolving nature of self-discovery during adolescence. As with many childhood trends, the memory of mood rings evokes nostalgia. The vivid recollections of deciphering the meanings behind each color, the excitement of acquiring a new ring, and the camaraderie among peers who shared in the trend contribute to a collective memory that resonates with those who experienced it.